Well, I have come to the realization I have too many projects going on at one time. So I need to start limiting. Anyways, you all know how that goes. So I figured I would show you the biomass outcome. And this was I don't know if you can hear that, a biomass briquette that I have made. This one was hardened in the sun for 2 days. It feels like there's might still be a little moisture in there. So I've taken it inside because, well, it's, as you can see from the ground and whatnot, it's wet out here. We're getting drizzles mostly. The way I form that, nothing like what I've seen other people do. I'm basically using, which is probably why it's still a little wet inside, just my hands. I'm going to try and take this piece and do a couple slits and use some clamps and put in my spackle gun that I usually keep in my prepping kits for, you know. Anyways, so all I do with this is finger in the bottom, if you can see that. I think you can see that. And I just fill it. Try to press down as much as I can. You can see can you see the water leaking out of there? A little bit maybe. Just press it down while I'm putting it in. And I use the side that I have the holes. These are the siphon bells that were fails. And I hate to throw anything away, so, well, I don't throw anything away. Use my fingers, push it, skim off the top here. I'm actually leaving this outside and under my little workbench here that I'm using my projects on. So it stays wet until I do this. And the top doesn't seem to be as wet as the bottom. So I just scrape the top. Fill it in. I can only get like 2 or 3 made at a time, and I've got to go sit back down again. So whoa, squirt. This is where having a computer would come in handy. I would press this in. Of course, I don't know. My buddy Colin, he probably is enjoying watching this, like this. A couple other people that watch the videos, I think they just enjoy the time span because it's something to do. Then again, it could just be that it's me just listening to my voice. Right? Right. And I try to pack it as much as I can just to make it as dense as possible. Which is one reason why I like this method versus the squeezing with the caulk gun. Because I can actually pack it better this way, or harder. I know the caulk gun can't push as hard as my thumb. Of course, it's amazing how much pain it causes your back to push like this. Now you're probably wondering, how in the world are you going to get that out of there? It's so packed. Well, through necessity becomes innovation. I actually tried this with toilet paper holders too. But number one, the toilet paper holder gets saturated, and again, it's a wood product paper, so it actually falls apart while you're doing it. And it also you can't get it out. You have to destroy it. So I take my stir stick and I put it in. Ooh, this one's packed tighter than the others. It's kind of funny. And I was wrong. This one's not coming out. So I'm going to turn it upside down and hit it. Yeah, this one doesn't want to come out. So let's push it the other way. Maybe not. Well, evidently I packed that one way too tight. Because as you can see, the grip that the slits have on it were too much. If I'm going to pack it that tight, I'm going to have to use a piece without slits. But I had no problem getting these out. Anyways, put my scrap back. That is really dry already, just from that much pressure. So this is what popped out finally. I'm going to take those parts that dried and try to pack them back in there again. See, there's still water in there, so. This is how I formed the other one. Just holding my thumb, squeezing. And there you go. And they dry real nice. And this is just shredded paper that I take out of the paper shredder. That, you know, we shred documents. Names, addresses, serial numbers, account numbers. Anything that, you know, might allow somebody to do some kind of identity theft type excuse me, activity. So there you have it. The one on the left there will shrink down to just like the one on the right. Keep it in the sun, keep it dry, and it works well. Oh, got some more pallets. A friend of mine dropped those off the other day. Nice guy. He runs a machine shop, and the ones that he can't use again or won't use again or damaged, such like this one, he brings over here. And that was all to be used in the greenhouse that was going out there, but it's not like the plan. It's going over here, and will encompass this whole area. Actually, I know I haven't done an update on the fish lately. I haven't seen the big one for a week until last night, and it's actually in there somewhere. And the little ones are growing like weeds. Let's stop the water moving for you. I don't see the big one. I'm not quite sure what they're eating. You can see all the food scraps that are in the bottom. They're not eating a lot, but they are growing, so I only see 2 or 3 at a time. The goldfish never comes out. There's one goldfish in there. There's one large fish in there, which I believe to be a trout, actually. But I'm giving them bloodworms and goldfish flakes and goldfish bites. And it seems to be feeding them well. The bell siphon doesn't work hardly at all. I know this is a long video, but there's something else I wanted to show you back here. I've been trying to harvest or grow, whatever you want to call it, mosquito larvae. And of course, it's getting near the end of season for them. And there's really none growing in there. This bucket grows them like crazy, but some kind of animal keeps knocking it over every night. I'll fill it up with the rainwater, and he knocks it over, or it knocks it over. Something is knocking it over. Either way, I hope this video finds everybody well. Well, it's this long, I might as well show you some tomatoes. The cherry tomatoes are actually doing very well. Growing, you know, like weeds, so to speak. Sorry, it takes me a while to get over there. But every cherry tomato plant I have, well, that's not cherry, sorry. But every cherry that I have has tomatoes. That's not a cherry either. This is a cherry. I can't even tell if you can see that. It's so bright out here. Cherries, 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 cherries. So at least I'll have salad tomatoes, cucumbers. Ooh, there's one rotting. Let me get rid of that. That's not good at all. The plants are not leaves anyways. They don't seem to be doing well at all, but the cucumbers coming off here are absolutely delicious. Kind of odd shape, but absolutely delicious. Oh, I didn't even see that one back there. I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 tomatoes. I'm sorry, cucumbers off the cucumber plants. And squash. They are rotting. Bottom rot, so lack of calcium. Anyways, just another day in the life. Can't do anything but try, right? Y'all have a wonderful day.